All right. Welcome back to the comic shop, everybody. I'm Comic Ship Games, and welcome back to Marvel's Midnight Suns. Last where we left off, we fought the Dread Maiden with Wolverine, Iron Man, and myself, of course. We found out that Bruce Banner is documenting Howard Stark's previous records on gamma radiation, and is wanting to build a gamma accelerator. We also did give Logan his Canadian beer, followed by, of course, upping the friendship level of Eddie Brock. We're actually going to go quickly take a look at that friendship level with Wolverine. So, without further ado, let's get to it.
Looking for company, Logan. Funny, you strike me as a loner.
Who, me? I like people. Problem is, people usually don't like me back.
Well, we need your skills, so consider yourself liked here. And my apologies about the circumstances.
When you get to be my age, you end up carrying so much baggage people would rather leave you in the dust. So, thanks for not leaving this old man behind.
No need to thank me, Logan. With your expertise, I should be thanking you for helping us.
You might want to save your thank yous until you work with me a bit more. There's a reason I've been freelance the last few years.
Well, you are welcome to stay here as long as you want.
I gotta admit, Sarah's got a pretty swanky setup. Puts Xavier's bad to shame.
Some people think it is a little spooky.
A spooky place for spooky people. Seems like home.
We be doing this stuff all the time. Next, of course, we still got a super link with Tony. I just replied to a bunch of clubs. Strange wants to talk with me.
Does not seem right to intrude in their space.
It's a simple question.
I mean, maybe?
Maybe how? Maybe you did see a stolen piece of one-of-a-kind gamma tech at the mysterious creepy lab?
It is possible. We were busy.
Yeah, trying to save our friend. The one you all abandoned.
No, the one we are all trying to save, along with the rest of the planet.
Banner's accelerator.
Now this from the person who saw their first light bulb a few weeks ago.
And we're done here.
What if I were to tell you that theoretically, we could use the accelerator to destroy the Parchment of Power?
I would say, theoretically, that without the Parchment of Power...
The prophecy could not come to pass.
But that is impossible.
Agreed.
This from the wizard with the talking cape, the resurrected demon hunter, the blood witch, and the queen of limbo? I'm the most boring person here.
There might be a way to return to that facility.
You never told me that.
My sword retains a memory of every portal I open, but... it is better if I show you. Each time I try to reach it, something pushes back. Like I've hit a wall.
Wall? More like pure
Evil.
A demonic energy barrier. Unlike any I felt before.
Bruce. No matter what we do, he's always one step ahead of us. And to think, he used to be the boring one.
There has to be a way through, and we have to find it.
Try explaining that to Auntie Caretaker. She just read me the riot act about putting you in danger.
You worry about the barrier. I will handle Sarah.
Alright, so objective. Talk with Caretaker.
You appear to have something on your mind, Hunter. You obviously have something to say, so please say it. And make it quick. We don't have a lot of time.
We need to go back to the Hydra lab Banner was using. We need...
I don't need to hear any more. The answer is no.
Caretaker, please. It is possible we could use the Stark Gamma Accelerator there to destroy the Parchment of Power.
Oh, in that case, let me make my displeasure clearer. There is no way in hell I'm letting any of you go back to that lab, especially you. My job is to keep you alive, and that's what I intend to do. This is the last I want to hear of such an ill-advised plan. When I said you needed to work better as a team last night, I didn't mean you needed to work better to come up with absurd ideas.
Listen, I am sorry if I upset you. It was not my intention.
It's all right. It's a trying time for us. If I let anything happen to you, all of this would be worthless.
I understand. You are trying to keep me safe.
I'm trying to keep you alive. Safe and alive are two very different things. And it'll be much easier the minute you stop trying to throw yourself into danger. If you're feeling productive, maybe gather the team and use their collective resolve to stop the days from marching forward. It seems time is one of our enemies as well now.
I feel that. Talk with magic. New gamma coils! Son of a bitch, why do I keep on doing that?
Must not be her purview.
We need to upgrade a bunch of shit down here.
Oh, you are gonna love this.
Artifact
Please
study.
tell me it's not another item. I was under the impression this artifact no longer existed. A truly rare find. Come back tomorrow, Hunter.
Give me a sec. Okay, what's up? I'm pretty sure Charlie left a steam coil in the hallway. Sometimes, I even impress myself.
Venom ability!
Initiating struggle. How's that for quality workmanship? Don't forget to write.
Swear to God, that keybind needs to
Goddess
change.
must be busy.
I wouldn't have
War
thought
room
so.
upgrading.
It's good to hear those bells again after all.
Perfection.
As hard as
Talon?
Sarah tried to keep you out of the tower, you always found your way back in, just in time to wake
Magic
her up
private
at the
super
break
link
of
message.
dawn.
I want to share something with you. Something I have never shared with another.
Magic,
When I was at Professor Xavier's school, I would listen to this album in my room all the time. Sometimes for many days straight.
After your time in Limbo, music must have been a revelation.
It was a lifeline, but it made me no friends. I prefer to listen in solitude, as I always have.
You are not alone now.
Good, you noticed. The others would not understand. But I know you will, as we both have so much in common.
Yes. We do seem to make good colleagues, do we not?
Yes. I am glad I chose not to portal you and Strange into the abyss that first mission.
Funny.
A joke, yes. Okay, enough talking. Let's listen to the album now. The second hour is when it really gets good.
God, that was so hard to get up to her. I remember how difficult she was to just fucking talk to. Because she was so dark and gloomy. Oh my god.
Back again.
That, Venom!
I didn't think we could get any stronger.
This'll make a difference.
How about therapy? Wolverine, you need to sit this one out, pal. And of course, we go fucking activate Eddie.
Pull our punches.
We will pull our punches.
We are very tired.
Yeah, baby.
I still say we should have built a firing range first.
No, we already.
See you around.
Oh, and see if we can do anything else. Ooh, Tony and Strange want to talk to us.
A force field like that, powered by demonic energy, would be impassable for nearly everyone.
Nearly?
Well, the magic that created that force field was the darkest kind. Not unlike the dark energies within you.
It is good to know that you have finally found an advantage to having an inner darkness.
Oh, there are many advantages, I'm sure. This is just the one that became most apparent to me.
So what do you suggest? I go up and try to walk through the barrier?
Not yet. You will need protection.
Some sort of armor?
I don't want to say too much until I've consulted the library. We will talk soon. That barrier is not as in...
Everything seemed kind of hopeless until I started poking through Dad's old files, and then bingo. The old man delivered.
The man you hated.
Gives us our biggest ace in the hole. I know, the irony is not lost on me.
I guess the only way to know if this'll work is to try it.
That's the spirit. Nothing ventured, nothing gained, I always say. The original intention of the Gamma Accelerator was to supercharge gamma radiation. It could make a Hulk smash into a Hulk obliterate.
Oh.
I see where this is going.
So in other words, if we
And
keep
who says
feeding Hulk a
gets all
bunch
the
of
fun?
gamma
It would take just a
radiation
few
O's, we
modifications to make it into a very potent weapon. To
we
be
get
honest, I think
World
that's kinda
Breaker
true of
Hulk.
everything my dad created.
So the lab.
Is on our to-do list, but right now we have something more pressing.
We need to get our hands on the Parchment of Power.
And to do that, we need Johnny Blaze to play ball. This is a good plan. I know it.
Hey, can I ask a favor? Ah, Hunter. Good to see you. Thanks, Hunter.
You are welcome. Alright, now we can talk to Magic. We just did a bunch of stuff just in the Abbey alone. Who am I kidding? And we're gonna do book club. Speaking of book club, I need to... What's the word? Wait. When is book club taking place again? Where are you located, book club? Book club looking at that. Need to read this. The Mantle of Authority. Good. You've read it. Why can't we pet the puppy?
Good girl, Charlie.
Yeah.
I will see if I can find you a treat later.
Or arcane knowledge. All this arcane knowledge will do really good in the long run. And now we talk with Magic.
So what did Caretaker say to Stark's big plan?
Well, out with it. What did Caretaker say when you proposed breaking back into Big Bad Banner's lab to retrieve Stark's Gamma
Accelerator.
Yes, that. I cannot imagine it went well. Not well at all.
Don't laugh at me. She'll change.
She will change her mind.
No, she won't.
We're going to have to go sneaking around behind her back again if we want to get anything done. And we shouldn't have to do that. She should trust us. We should be trusted.
The only person you need to trust in this world is yourself.
And Nico, Blade, Robbie, and almost you.
Aww.
You trust me, Ilyana?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves, Hunter. I said almost trust. To tell you the truth, the only person I trust fully is Wanda.
Fair.
That's why it's imperative for you to convince
It's okay to
Caretaker
pick
that
the dark
going back
option
to Banner's
sometimes.
lab is in the best interest of the entire team.
You think we will encounter Wanda there?
I know we will. Now hurry along and figure out a way to make it happen. We are counting on you.
Well... How in the fuck do we make this happen? You know what? Let's do... Normal. See if we have any Venom quests. Story mission. Can we Deadpool story mission first? We can either get Morbius, or we can do another... You know what? Let's do Morbius.
Getting reports from all 5 boroughs. More Hydra troopers with fangs. Talk about making a bad thing worse.
I've tried tracking down what they're up to.
Find anything?
Nothing that could still speak.
I may know somebody who could help.
No offense. This isn't exactly friendly neighborhood stuff. Not sure your contacts will be much help.
He's not that friendly.
Who?
He's also not one of the bad guys.
Who exactly?
A physician of sorts. Look, do you want to figure this out or not?
Here we go. Anti-material charm is not really gonna work there. Yeah, that'll work. Salvage. Wait. There we go. Into heroism. Then focusing lens. Select a taunt. We're just gonna salvage this for One free redraw. Yo, nice. Venomized Ultron. Well, shit. Oh, okay. Morbius.
Morbius. Blade.
You've met? Gotta admit, I've never seen a vampire feed on another vampire.
I felt it.
One time. I bit you one time. It wasn't fun for me either. You taste like an old barbell.
There's a cat fight joke in here somewhere, but I can't figure it out. Look, Dr. Morbius, we need your help. Someone is turning Hydra troopers into vampires. We don't know why or what they want.
According to the creature I just ate, they're after my research. I can tarry no longer. I must return to my lab before they...
You're going nowhere.
Don't have a hissy fit. It was right in front of me. Maybe we can help each other out. So, where is this lab?
You get used to the stench.
I never do.
Wait, where?
Fire sense.
You were right, Doc. We shouldn't have tarried.
I see you've located the doctor. I hope he's feeling
Thick skin.
I
Resist.
think we're all on the same page here. Common enemy, the greater good. Everyone gets it, right?
Of course.
2,
We'll see.
3. There we go.
Don't get mad. I can't leave it.
Very good, Spidey.
That weapon was a fortunate side effect. Be grateful you don't have 8 legs.
Very well done, Spidey.
Sorry, but you had it covered.
Target an enemy minion. They attack a random ally. Ooh, wait, hold on.
No one is to blame.
I'm gonna read some Morbius comics now. Well, we just destroyed them.
I'll be sure to return the favor. That's not supposed to hurt.
They're not giving up yet.
These things are hardly worthy of being classified as vampires. Not that I'm overly protective of the title.
That didn't stop you from feeding on them.
You know as well as I do, Blade. Your thirst, my hunger. We can only fight it for so long.
Some of us have tried.
Oh, you think I haven't tried to end this?
I think you don't mind that you failed.
So be it.
Very good.
Give the mother my regards in hell. Payback's gonna be fun.
Guess we're not done.
Okay, I need to like have like a big chain move.
Maybe you don't understand my path, Blade. I have surmounted one challenge after another just to reach this point.
I know what you've been trying to do since you turned, and it has nothing to do with stopping thirst.
Where my blood fails me, I have no choice but to feed. But that doesn't mean I can't change at all.
Hate to break up the moment, but we should probably deal with the bad guys, right? Coming at you!
That's a neat trick.
I'm going! I do feel pretty amazing. Oh, this should be good. Here we go. Take that.
I'm a fucking genius. I am a fucking genius. Okay, well,
They need our help.
shit. Okay. Good, and the vampire just got out. Good.
You were born the greatest gift any vampire could ever hope for, Blade. To see the sun with your own eyes.
None of this is a gift. Maybe that's what you don't understand about me.
Give me that
Feel like
KO
I'm
chain.
fighting
Give me
here,
that KO
but
chain.
I'm glad you're working out your issues.
Yes! Dead. 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 Dead.
Here comes the heat.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Careful now. Much more of that, and you're at risk of being labeled unfriendly.
Maybe, I don't know, you should have asked Lilith for cooler outfits?
And then we can chain 3. Oh, this is the final guy.
It's too late for you.
Maybe you should teach me that one.
I doubt they were expecting such resistance.
Bloodlust. Morbius has filled his hunger meter and gained the Bloodlust ability. Play Bloodlust and grant Morbius a large amount of block and cause all Morbius damage abilities and counterattacks to apply bleeding until he loses all block. Tip, keep Morbius protected while he has Bloodlust to maintain his block and stay in his empowered state as long as possible. Okay. Let me guess, does Spidey crawl down? Nope, he doesn't. I think for one episode we should just have classic suits. Until, of course, we have Eddie on one of the teams. I really want to see how the fucking anti-venom looks. If they recolor the anti-venom ability, like just the ability is white, I'm probably gonna keep it. I'm probably gonna keep it.
Lost.
Spidey, don't look under something you might not want to look at.
Doc, this is twisted.
Thought he was one of the good guys.
I said he was not one of the bad guys.
Knowledge has no inherent morality. This is science.
Tell it to them.
They'll be fine. Eventually.
What exactly are you doing here, Dr. Morbius?
Research. A gamma serum flows through the blood of these Hydra soldiers, augmenting their capabilities. It inspired me to concoct a prototype sample, a serum of my own. I thought it might dampen the effects of the sunlight on my abilities.
I think I'm definitely titling this this episode "It's Morbing Time."
Whoa, are we talking
Daywalker in a file? Morbius, tell me it doesn't work.
Not yet. The prototype sample needs time to fully mature. But it's gone, along with all my notes. I'll have to start over.
Oh shit, more vampire soldiers.
Like they're back for seconds.
Nah, they have the sample. They want to take out the only competition in town.
Then we shall dissuade them.
Okay, so we gotta protect that. Protect the device, and
cannot allow them to destroy my work. Protect my equipment.
Full
Left out
force.
some important details of your research, Doc.
Some things are better left unsaid, but it was all necessary.
Wait. Protect device. Okay.
I've been waiting.
I think you got him.
Very well done.
There's nothing.
I'm gonna apply blue.
Is this what you
Very
hoped
well
for?
done.
You've left me no choice.
Perfect. We're gonna have a lifesteal on you? Or kill you? You or kill you? Well, let's see what costs some heroism to get rid of all of this.
I'm on it.
Perfect. Now we can do lifesteal.
Well, I know I've
Very
never
well
run
done.
into a vampire in New York.
Let's gain heroism real quick.
You asked for it. Time's up for these chumps.
I'm on it.
Protect the device. And then the only three are here. Ouch. Assuming reinforcements. Yeah.
Man, more Hydra incoming.
Okay, we need some Spider-Man stuff. Make him bleed.
You can't be trusted, Morbius. Hydra or not, this is wrong.
The work Hydra has done with gamma injections was too profound to ignore.
Some kind of guinea pig?
That's too block. Good.
Sounds a little unethical.
Play
Doc.
card.
As
Dark Strike.
As opposed to the gentle treatment you and your friends give
Shadow
them.
Strike.
Big difference.
You gain bleed, you gain bleed.
Ooh, I
Very
like it.
good. Full force. Environment attacks deal increased damage. Cost less heroism. Perfect. Apply 1 bleed. You're done. Refund?
That was
Yes.
pretty cool.
And then we make him bleed. Or we could do a claw attack.
I'll make it. Never seen that before.
Unknown. What? Turned elite, the undying. When a turned elite is KO'd, there's a chance that they will be reborn as a vampire. A fucking Carsteres.
Now remember who started this.
Either way, they're dead. Did we win? I think we win. Ow. More? Are you kidding me?
If my research here...
One wave remains. Great. Let's do some spider sense.
Some of them from the front lines, the process. I don't see the harm.
With resistant fast, let's go.
Heroes usually stand against human experimentation and false imprisonment. Because it's, you know, evil.
You know, let's see what a Spider-Man and Morbius team-up looks like. Nice. That was good looking.
You're quite adept.
Don't know what that card
That'll
does.
make things interesting.
You're dead. Any negative effects cards? No, good.
Play time.
Let's do one
Should
redraw.
get the blood pumping.
I'm out of play cards, so we're just gonna have to wait. Reinforcements.
They haven't lost their will just yet.
I don't think you've changed at all, Morbius. You're just...
Let's just take you out of the playing field. Now you're bound
As
for the
opposed to
turn.
what?
Me leaving you here with your experiments. Permanently.
I'll hunt this out later.
That's one hell of a move.
Chain 3. Apply 2
Who's
bleed.
next?
I got 2 bleed. So we're now going to move over here.
Come get it.
Done. Good.
Position compromised.
Now you're out of your bond. Meaning,
I usually prefer quiet entrance.
I can
I'll
use it
make
to attack
quick work
somebody.
of you.
Nice. Now we can chain these two together.
You've left me
Followed by, of course, let's switch over to Spidey.
This one's for you!
Let's just, of course, get some 2 playing cards just in case if I don't kill him.
Feeling it!
Alright, and now we push him.
Ooh, that really looked like it hurt.
Hemophobic, whatever the heck that means. Complete the vampire mission without any hero gaining bleed from a vampire bite. Nice! PlayStation trophy! Let's fucking go.
No further abomination.
Okay, it's cool. Morbius is with us now.
With us?
You would bring a vampire into the Abbey.
Well, he's not a vampire. Not exactly.
If he was, he'd be dust.
He became this way because of an experiment gone wrong, not a bite from a vamp. He's his own master, right, Doc?
If I may, there are few judges of character better than Spider-Man.
Back me up here, Blade.
As much as I hate to admit it, we could probably use his help.
Yeah.
This once.
Hunter, was it? Thank you for not making a bigger deal about my arrival. I know my presence unnerves many.
You know what? You are more than
You
welcome.
surprised me earlier, and I do not like surprises. But any friend of Peter is a friend of mine.
I am relieved to hear it. You have a wonderful home and a great many resources. I look forward to making use of them.
Of course.
How do you think you will help?
I am the world's foremost authority on vampire physiology. Blade knows a great deal about vampire rituals, habits, and social order, but he doesn't understand their biology.
Why should that matter?
In a sense, you could say Blade can take a vampire apart, but he can't put one back together.
Oh!
I do not want to put vampires back together.
Of course not. Let me put it like this. If you understand the structure of an organism, you'll know its weak points, where to push so it falls apart. This is what I offer you.
There we go. Absolutely.
Then let me officially welcome you to the Midnight Suns.
You will not regret this. Now,
We love it.
show me where we keep
Dr.
the
Michael
prisoner.
Morbius! It's
I would
Morbin
like to
time in this
feast.
fucking game. Let's go.
What? Only kidding. I think you'll be happy to know that I've actually already started researching vampire biology.
That sounds like good news.
Unfortunately, I also have bad news. I've been tinkering with a prototype gamma serum that suppresses the effects of sunlight on vampiric membranes. The vampires have taken that from me.
Then we must take it back.
That is why I'm here. And I would love to get back to that research. Unless you have further need of me.
You're free to go.
Go ahead and get settled.
Happy to talk anytime.
Woo! Yeah, baby! We got fucking Michael Morbius. We got Dr. Michael Morbius. By chance, can we get his red suit? Yes, we fucking can! Ooh. Lord of the Night? That shit looks gas, Batman. But you know what? We're gonna keep the classic. We're gonna keep the classics. Sure, the purple looks good, but the red looks better. What? I want this lab coat. We need the lab coat. edit the deck. Up here, plus. We'll leave Spider Sense out and we'll put the next two Spider-Man environment attacks cost 0 heroism, deal 30 plus damage. I'm gonna take that one. Firm deck. Perfect. Venom's deck, let's see. Edit the deck. So, Tendril Strike, Insatiable Hunger, Spider Sense, Symbiote Sentences, Tasty Brains, Web Toss, Tendril Strike, Devouring Strike. I want to have that one. So we're instead gonna do, instead of Tasty, I'm gonna do Symbiote Burst. And then Tendril Strike, we can of course chain 2, but we will also deal with Devouring Strike, which is chain 4. Insatiable Hunger. Insatiable Hunger. We could, instead of having one Web Toss, we could have Insatiable Hunger. Perfect. So now we got an even better deck with Venom. Let's see who we got today. We could just fast forward to the ending. Okay, so we got.
Oh my God, Robbie, why are you
join a hangout with Captain America?
Word on the street is the dude's a ma-
What is the deal with you and Tony?
He's gone too far. I'm not backing down until I get an apology.
I meant in general. What are you talking about?
He walked out of the bathroom holding my shampoo. He just handed it to me and said, thanks.
So?
So he never asked to borrow it.
What a jerk. You should return the favor. Cap, drop it.
You could always take his soap. See how he likes it.
I'm not looking for payback, just an apology.
Oh.
Yeah, Tony escalates when you push him. We grouse at each other, but Tony and Banner, they fight.
Oh, I think freshly mowed grass might actually be like
them. That was
them.
fun, Hunter.
Holy hell! I know what to give everybody just on spite. I am that good of a damn Marvel nerd. Christ. Strange, Morbius, and Iron Man are all down there, and they all need my attention. Let's just deal with the peeps that over here.
Anything else on your mind?
About Mephisto.
What does S.H.I.E.L.D. know about Mephisto?
What does an international espionage agency know about the actual devil?
Nothing.
Yes?
Not very much.
That is alarming.
Look, if Satan had a nuke, I could hand you a dossier thicker than your head. But he doesn't, so... Frankly, I should be asking you. What can you tell me about Mephisto?
Well, he is the actual devil.
Which is more than what S.H.I.E.L.D. will ever admit to knowing about Mephisto.
Mephisto detests new breed vampires. Do we know why?
I have no good answer for that. Nothing based on facts. My gut tells me new breed vampires keep him from getting something he wants. As for what that is, you'll have to ask the devil.
Thanks, Carol.
Catch you later.
Sorry we didn't give you a heads up before. You know, about bringing a vampire into the Abbey. It all happened kind of fast.
Are you sure we can trust Morbius?
Yeah. Morbius has his demons, but he's a teddy bear. A snarly teddy bear. With fangs. But there's stuffing in there, somewhere.
This is not helping your argument.
What I'm trying to say is that Morbius has a good heart. And exceptionally good blood.
Good blood?
Yeah. Whatever Morbius did to transform his body infused the heme in his blood with curative properties. I'd love to help him study it further, if I ever have the time. Since we're fighting new breed vampires, we'd do well to have a living vampire in our corner.
You're not wrong. Who wants to talk to me out here? Blade wants to talk to me.
I'm the first guy who'll tell you not to judge a book by its cover, but a few of Morbius...
Yes?
Blade, are you actually comfortable with Morbius living here?
Comfortable? I'll never be comfortable around that monster. But if I'm being generous, he could be useful.
I am grateful to have another able warrior on our side.
You sound like Peter. Naive.
What exactly is your history with Morbius?
I don't like getting into that.
But the two of you have fought before. What makes you think we can trust him now?
I never said we could trust him. If that man loses control to his bloodthirst, I'll end him myself. But the vampires are using his experiments against us. We need him to clean up his own mess.
So Morbius is just a tool to you?
Call it whatever you want. I call it practical.
That felt good. Needed that.
We're gonna need a new training dummy. You ended that one's career.
Sorry to bust up your equipment. Training at night always gets me in the zone.
I'm the same.
I should set up my lab sooner than later. Spider-Man told me the fall.
We can deal with this next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Marvel's Midnight Suns. The comic shop has come to a close. We did a lot of stuff today, and you know what? It's Morbin time, so guess what? We are, of course, going to call this Morbin time. What else are we going to call this episode? Yet again, thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share this YouTube channel to whomever, wants to see it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'm Comic Shift Games, and I'll see you in the next one.